And good morning, everyone. This is Kathleen Taylor with the Nevada Women's Business Center. I am so pleased to have an excellent resource partner of ours and a really phenomenal, savvy businesswoman in her own right, Miss Cynthia Spirlin. And Cynthia, she's been so gracious in being here this morning to give us some tips about digital networking because that is your new endeavor in reference to launching your own business.
Right.
So
Yes.
so I'm really excited about that. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. So I'd like to share some things about Cynthia's background, which is really impressive. Specifically, you are an attorney. You've had a tremendous amount of experience in the law field, and in addition to that, Cynthia is an accomplished lawyer. As I mentioned, she's a trainer, publisher, mom, enthusiast, and the founder of Mingle 702. Cynthia founded the digital magazine Mingle 702 in January of this year. So the magazine it focuses on local entrepreneurs while offering a global perspective on how to get ahead and stay ahead in this competitive marketplace. Also, this is a type of multimedia lifestyle brand, digital marketing magazine, and it features a robust number of opportunities from digital to events. And you should tune in to the Martini Monday Mixer, which is fantastic. I've heard great things about that.
Good.
And also, twice a month, Cynthia curates an amazing collection of articles to inform, educate, and entertain subscribers. So, Cynthia, welcome to the webinar.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be here to share information. Business it grows through networks, through relationships with people, and that's kind of what the magazine is focused on. Is how to grow your network, and when you don't have a chance to get out, you can actually use the magazine as a resource for mingling because we feature business people, entrepreneurs, and networkers each issue, and you have a way to contact them, especially if you see a way that your businesses could work together.
Now, I find that really interesting. That type of, if you say, bringing added value to the marketplace and to people that subscribe to your magazine, because usually, from my experience, you go to mixers, you meet a lot of people, and it for some strange reason, some of them, not all, they turn into this more like social happy hour type of dynamic, versus, hey, we can enjoy ourselves. It's a social event, it's a gathering. But at the same time, let's plan to try to establish a relationship that goes beyond this happy hour interaction. And that's why I'm really happy and so pleased that you have that forum where people can actually connect and solidify those connections after the fact, after they've made that initial contact with each other after the mixer. So it just doesn't stop with with a glass of wine or a martini. It's like, hey, we're here to do business, so let's make these connections. And could you explain what inspired you to go into this direction? Did you see that there was a need in the marketplace for this in Las Vegas?
Yes, the economy has changed so much. We are definitely in a rebound situation after what's happened with our real estate market and just economically, we were all affected across the country. And a lot of jobs have gone away because of technology. So what I found is that it's important for people to have a entrepreneur spirit and find a way that they can create a second stream of income, whether it's a first as a full-time entrepreneur or a skill that you have that or a hobby that you enjoy, and you can convert that into a second stream of income because you can't rely on certain things like we did in the past. Certain
Right.
jobs are continually going to fade away. So you have to be prepared in how you'll survive and maneuver with those changes that you're still able to maintain your lifestyle. So what I noticed and why I created the magazine is because a lot of times it's the people that are down individuals working in the community, creating self-employment opportunities, sometimes employing other people, they never get recognized.
Right.
So the beauty of the magazine is that people that are networking and working in the community to make it better as a profit or nonprofit, to give them a spotlight. So in the magazine, we feature an entrepreneur of the week, we feature a business of the week, and a networker. And the networker is someone that may be new to networking, but they've really picked up on the fact of how to do it. They create the relationship, but the best part is they follow through. And so we decided to make a special place for them in the magazine as well. So when we're at the mixer, it's a way to create buzz and give knowledge about the magazine, promote the magazine, mingle702.com. And then it also gives a chance for the writers. So the writers, the subscribers to the magazine, the people that are featured, like the Entrepreneur of the Week, we have a break for about 5 or 10 minutes midway through, and we introduce the people. So then it gives them another opportunity to say, oh, I wanted to talk to them. Or as we're mingling, people get to introduce each other. They'll say, oh, I know you'd be a great match. So like, for example, at one of our mixers, we had a brand new person in business. They were launching an app. And so they had never been to a networking event in their life. But because they have this app, they need to tell people. So they came to Martini Monday Mixer, and someone was talking to them, Crystal White, and she said, oh, you should meet Cynthia. And so that's the heart of networking right there. So I met him, and it's an app that everyone could appreciate. It's a free app. And it's a more mingling opportunity. So like after you meet someone, you connect with them on Facebook. That's a great digital platform to meet people and keep in touch, because the relationship is ignited or initiated at the mixer or whatever networking event you're attending. But if you don't have the follow through, then the relationship will die and that opportunity will be lost and your time would have been wasted. So it's so critical when you plan to go to an event to really think it through, have a goal for going to the event. I usually have a goal myself when I go to an event is to meet 3 people that I can help in their business and vice versa. We're good connections for each other because we're looking for the same, people to grow our business.
And so with, I'm really excited that you use this platform, a digital platform for your magazine. And it really does enhance the efficiency of how people can access that information. Is there a reason why you went to the digital platform versus the hard copy print magazine?
Well, I think the best part about the digital platform is the ability to have quick changes. So I can update information quickly. I love that. But it also gives the reader an experience. So when you're reading the magazine, you can click on a video, a link that'll take you to a video. So for example, we had a physical trainer, personal trainer, and we described her attributes as far as her background, how long she's been in business, what her experience is. But it was so nice. She actually created an interview, a video, and she talked about herself. And it was really nice. In less than 5 minutes, people could get to know her on paper, but then experience her personality and how she comes through the video. So I love that aspect that we can, when someone writes an article, and you're really interested in what they wrote, they gave you some good information to improve your business, you can click on the link and go to their page and read more about the information they have and the knowledge they have to share, and even create an appointment with them to have a consultation.
Oh, excellent. And I find it interesting how it's it really is a great resource in 2 aspects. One, for people that want to find out what's what in the Las Vegas community or, and surrounding areas in reference to business events or networking opportunities. And on the other side, from the back end and what you're doing to create this platform, it gives people some ideas about digital networking. In that here you can create a platform hypothetically about your business or your products or your service. And you can use links, you can embed video. These links can lead to like more information about your business or to your website, or to a video, your YouTube channel, and or to your Facebook page. All types of social media platforms can be used through this digital media, digital networking platform, which is, I think, is just fantastic, because I found that you will find like different type of venues for networking, like a chamber of commerce or a BNI or a LATIP, or mastermind groups, so on and so forth. But to actually have a one-stop shop, which is conveniently located online, your magazine, and to help us figure out, okay, this is what's going on this month, and I can click here for more information. This is the featured networker. This is the featured business owner, and you know what? I could possibly build a relationship, with people that I meet here and continue that. I think it's an amazing value proposition myself. Yes. So, in reference to the feedback that you're getting, I know you just launched in January this year, which is really exciting. What are some feedback that you're getting from your community partners or people that you're collaborating with?
Well, one of the things that I hear is, for example, in the mixer, people really love it because they make genuine connections there. So that shows in the attendees. We usually have between 60 and 70 guests.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so people are telling us that this is by their attendance each Monday, it's twice a month, that this is something of value to them. But I think it's important that in the magazine that people are able to communicate. I think that's the key in creating a relationship, is having good communication, and you know where to find people that want to grow their business. So people are at different stages of their business, but when you're really growing your business and you're involved in the business community, you go out and network, because it's a very affordable way to build your business. So, and it's not what you know, because when you get there, you've already established that you're knowledgeable. You've created this business around something that you're astute with. But who do you know? So you want to go and find people that are aware of your business and create the relationship that they like you, know you, and trust you, and they'll be comfortable to refer business to you. So it's just like, there's several layers of marketing. That's just one way. And then there's two ways to network. You network with your customers. That's one area. And then getting that raving fan, they become your ambassadors and tell people about you. But in business, it's another level of respect that people have for an entrepreneur, business owner. And so if someone you're already doing business with suggests another business partner in the community that can service their needs in another area, then that's going to be a very strong connection than if they just read it in the yellow pages or on a Facebook ad. It just gives another more trust factor. So that's why it's important to be known in your community, and why networking online in a digital platform like Facebook, LinkedIn, those are important, but you still need to combine them with a physical face-to-face event. And usually when you meet someone at a networking event, they give you the ways to contact them to build a relationship through LinkedIn or their email follow-up, liking their page, or learning more about their business through their webpage. But so they go hand in hand. And according to a Forbes article, 84% of business people prefer to meet in person.
Very good.
So,
very good.
Yeah. But I think what the magazine does, Mingle 702, it merges both of those together.
Excellent.
Yeah, it gives you the way to communicate digitally, at the same time, a way to, do that face-to-face. So if you have family, people have so many obligations as an entrepreneur. They still have their family time. They need to do their personal fitness regime. There's so many things wash the car.
Yes, yeah,
You
the
know?
whole life
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. And so it's a full circle. So sometimes then when there are times and you have to plan for that when you're not able to get out face to face, then Mingle 702 is a perfect example of ways to reach out to the community that's local and see the faces of people that are out growing their business, wanting to make a difference, be active part of the community. That's a way that we can see each other. And so the feedback I've gotten from about the magazine is that's what they love, seeing who's in the magazine and wanting their picture in the magazine.
Yes, absolutely. That's motivation.
Yeah, so we do take pictures of our attendees, our guests at the the mixer, and we put them in the magazine. So that's one level, but still more. And want to be on the cover. There's only so many covers, so that's so to give people a chance to be in the magazine. We're offering a headshot directory,
Oh, wow.
and so you can actually have your picture in the magazine, and it will link to whatever you like, your YouTube video, your Facebook fan page or business page, your LinkedIn profile, whatever you feel would be the most advantageous way to have them communicate with you. Then they can see you, get to know your business, and mingle at the same time. So if you're in the finance category and someone's looking to mingle or do business with someone in finance, then they'll look through our page and they'll link to you. So it's a great platform in multiple ways to market, even if you're out of state. Like we do a lot of business with California.
Good point.
We do a lot of business with Arizona, for example. They're just an hour flight away. So we working with the largest business mixer, we're going to expand and be able to have people in those areas
That's fantastic.
market in the magazine so that you can have resources outside of the city. So it's really going to grow, continue to grow, but it's a great platform, and more people are becoming aware of it. I really appreciate the opportunity to share about networking and the magazine, because it's really offers a lot to the community. The local, real focus on local, who's who, and an entrepreneur in Las Vegas.
And speaking of who's who and building the relationship, I think it's more. I lived in California for 16 years. I'm originally from Louisiana, so I have that southern kind of like West Coast thing going, so to speak.
Yeah.
And when I moved here a few years ago, I noticed that it really is a who you know and who you trust type of culture in Las Vegas.
Yes.
I mean, I've seen it in action where you can be the most qualified, smartest person in the room, but if you don't know anyone else in that same room, in that same space, it doesn't matter. But you may not necessarily be the sharpest tool in the shed, but if you know a lot of people, or if you know key people or influencers, you're good to go. You're golden. So it's really interesting, that dynamic here, and I think it's even more pervasive here than down the street in California, which is 4 or 5 hours away from my experience in the professional circles. So that's why I'm just so pleased that you are bringing together the convenience of the digital connection of information and awareness, and also the platforms of making those connections, whether it's through Facebook link, Facebook, LinkedIn, so on and so forth. And then I'm so glad that you quoted the Forbes stats, where 84% of people prefer person-to-person interaction or meeting, and you're bringing those two together. And quite frankly, consistently having 60-plus people at your event. That's been fantastic on a Monday.
On a Monday. Yeah. Yeah.
And, that brings up a good point. Why a Monday out of all the days of the week?
Oh, that's a very good question. When putting the magazine together, one of the key things was a calendar of events. So I was looking and making the calendar Monday through Sunday, and there are actually some events on Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, for business people, there's a Toastmasters group that meets on Sunday.
Oh, interesting.
And that communication development, you practice giving speeches, you listen to other speeches, you hear people from other industries talk, and so it really expands your mind to get new information after all week of doing the same thing in your business. Like if you're an accountant, you might not hear about an engineering change or anything that's going on. It's just really interesting, fun place to learn and network without networking.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Uh-huh.
So so Toastmasters is on Sunday, and but there was nothing on Monday, just nothing at all. So I thought, I do business with all of the networking groups because it's just a natural fit that team referral network or a BNI meeting, a LATIP meeting.
Sure.
There's a new group in town called for women called the Polka Dot Powerhouse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's my job, to find new groups.
Excellent, excellent.
Yes, and doing this, I found there's actually some underground, like quiet, invitation only
really?
networking. Yes, so
Interesting.
that's that's a lot of fun too. But there just wasn't anything on Monday, and so I think people have different days. Like, Friday isn't always the best day for networking. That's kind of a family day. So there isn't much on Friday, but that makes sense. Is dinner with the family, movie night, or whatever. So, but Monday, I said, you know what? I just want to expose people to the magazine. How can I do that? I said, well, Monday's wide open. I'll just create Martini Monday.
Excellent.
And so people,
There you have it.
first it was 5 people, 10 people, and it grew. And then once the buzz started, and then people started coming out regularly. And I've even had people call me on a Monday that it wasn't happening, and they're saying,
wow.
I know, they're like, where are you tonight?
That's
where are you tonight?
fantastic.
I'm like, oh, no, sorry. It's next week. So it's every other Monday.
Okay.
So this coming Monday, the 21st, right? The 21st, we're having Martini Monday Mixer at the Red Rock Salute Trattoria Italian Restaurant.
Very nice.
Yes, and we do offer a complimentary drink, and the happy hour is extended. The event is from 6:30 to 8:30. So during that 2-hour period, the happy hour prices are in effect for our group. Yeah, so that's nice.
That's fantastic. And so I'm just curious, how does one approach you or build the relationship with you to be featured in the magazine in some capacity?
Well, the best way is to send me an email.
Okay.
And I had a young lady that reached out to me. She's new in town, and she's starting her own photography type business. And so she said, would you be interested in writing about me in the magazine? So that's one way, of course. And I'm always looking for writers too, good content. And so I like to receive an email or a phone call about an article idea, so that we can continue to provide good content. We have writers from other states, which is really interesting. We've had writers from Virginia, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Dubai.
That's fantastic. But this is the power of the digital platform.
Yes.
I mean it just opens up beyond the Vegas area, which is, I'm so glad that you were focusing on the Vegas area.
Yeah.
But then you have this whole international, national influence as well, and accessibility.
Well, I think it's important to have, like, we focus on the local people that are doing business here. Who's doing business here? We want to know who you are, where you are, how do we find you so we can do business, and why would we do business with you?
Yeah.
So once we have those questions answered, then we say, okay, what's new?
Yes.
And so this is an amazing city. There's new business people coming all the time to different conferences here. Magic, just here this week.
Yes.
The Deltas were here a week ago.
Oh, they took over the strip.
red and white all over the strip. Yeah. So we have that, but I think you can kind of get stale.
Yes, I agree.
Just with the same thing week in, week out. So that's why it's important to have the topic of business, but with a different perspective from Virginia, Atlanta, Los Angeles, Dubai. So we have business people, entrepreneurs that understand what the readers, our subscribers are going through, but they have a different perspective from their location.
Fantastic.
And so I think that when people really get that, what the magazine is about, that we are local focus with a global influence.
Oh, I
And
like
you-
that. That's a great tagline, Cynthia. Did you just come up with that?
It just came to
That's
me.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Could you say that again?
Lo-
Mingle 702.
magazine has a local focus with a global influence.
Excellent.
Yes.
I like that.
Thank you,
Yes.
thank you. So we're gonna, with the support of the community, we're all here to help each other. Subscribers, I need you. Mingle702.com, subscribe. Advertisers, get your face out there, get your business known through Mingle, a great platform to network and grow your business. So call me, 702-409-5703. I'd love to chat with you and make you more comfortable with our platform. At any time, just call me.
And I'm just curious. So 702, is that related to the area code of Vegas, or how did that number come about?
Yes, it's for the local area
Oh,
code.
that's neat. I
Yeah.
like that.
Right. So when
Okay.
we go to, now it works really well here in Las Vegas because we only have one.
Uh-huh.
We have a sub that say that we could grow to 725.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but right now our area code is 702. But expanding the magazine, I have people that are asking me, when are you going to do a Los Angeles magazine? And okay, great.
Wow.
They have how many area codes in Los Angeles?
Oh, my gosh.
310, 818, so many.
Yeah, 323.
Yeah,
213.
right,
Good
right.
Lord,
Yes. And then Orange County has 949 and 714. It just goes on and on.
Yeah,
So
it does.
I don't know. We might just call it SoCal down there. Mingle, Mingle SoCal.
That way everyone's included.
Right. No
Yes.
one's left out. But on the other hand, there is something to say about keeping it local. Then we could have the idea of 310 being the northern part of the western section, like Santa Monica area.
Yeah, I
And
understand.
then because people are with the traffic there,
Oh, yeah.
they want
really
that
are.
local focus.
Yes, that's
Very
true.
territorial.
Yeah, it's a different dynamic. There.
Absolutely,
You're right.
absolutely. But you could almost do the same thing here because people that are Henderson are,
Yes.
they're pro Henderson all the
Pro-Henderson,
way
absolutely,
versus
yeah.
the west side of town.
Uh-huh. It's really interesting.
It's a divide.
Yes.
It's so far. Not if you're from Los Angeles.
No, I know. If you've been through it, it's like, oh, this is a breeze. 30 minutes, 20 minutes. You're kidding me? This is great.
Right, right.
Well, I am just so delighted to kind of give the audience a little background on how we were connected. One of my colleagues, Rob Sealander, he met you at a masterminds
That's
networking group
On a
here on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And he was like, wow, this is a fantastic business idea. And he was conveying this to our center director, Leanna Jenkins, and myself. And he said, I met this really nice lady. Her name's Cynthia Spirlin. She's launching a digital magazine, and it's going to do A, B, and C. I've never heard anything like it because it's geared around networking and what's going on in Vegas locally with some really good quality content. Is there any way that we can collaborate with her? And so here we are, in this dynamic, and to see you from when we met initially to like bam, it's the growth has been exponential. So I'm just so proud of your progress and your success. This is fantastic.
Thank you. Thank
Really.
you so much.
And I'm just wondering, are there any like pearls of wisdom that you'd like to share with the audience in closing?
Sure. I was given this advice when I was contemplating the magazine in the early months. How long should I wait? How do I prepare? When's the right time? And so someone told me, just do it.
Ah, see there?
And
Yes.
because I did, I said, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. So the magazine has evolved over, we're on our 12th issue now.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so it's evolved quite a bit. And the people that I've met have made every minute of the worrying about is there a typo or what? Worth it. It's been so much fun, and it's just opened so many doors to meet so many wonderful people like yourself. I never had the occasion to come here until Rob invited me a
Yes.
few months ago. So the magazine, it's really great. So if you have an idea, just get it out there, and if you love what you do, then you just follow the paths that open for you, and just go down with confidence that you have something to offer, and that someone or a group of people need that, what you're offering, whether it's a painting project that
Right.
you love. Look at how the businesses have grown up over paint parties. Who would have
Yes.
known? Who would have?
Yes.
So just do it. And my magazine, I encourage you, just go to mingle702.com and subscribe.
Please, absolutely. It's a excellent quality magazine, a great resource for us locally. And also, if you have like the writing bug or the writing gift, so to speak, please contact Cynthia, because she's always looking for freelance writers, people that can tell their perspective about A, B, and C within the business sector. Like, just for an example, I'm just throwing that out there. I would find it really neat to read something that has like the millennial entrepreneur perspective and then the boomer entrepreneur perspective, and looking at those two and learn from that, because there's value from both, I think. True. So if you're out there and that kind of like tickles your fancy, contact Cynthia. Or if you have any other story that you'd like to tell, connected to business in some kind of way that you feel would be a good fit for Mingle 702, please contact Cynthia, and please subscribe. It's a fantastic online digital magazine. So again, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate it. This was fantastic. And thank you for tuning in to this live stream webinar. I'm Kathleen Taylor with the Nevada Women's Business Center. If you have any questions, please give us a call at area code 702-734-3555, or check us out online at www.nevadawbc.com. And Cynthia, could you please share your contact information one more time?
Sure, I'll be happy to. My name is Cynthia Spirlin, and you can reach me at 702-409-5703, or via email at cynthia@mingle702.com.
Okay, fantastic.
Thank you.
Awesome.